Do you think that the White House Correspondents Association were cowardly for distancing themselves? I don't think they should have distanced themselves. They made the decision to have her there. They should have supported her, I think.
Yeah, and I think they must be reacting to some backlash that they perceive. And I think the backlash, to my mind, as someone who was there and who was sitting there, was no one walking out, by the way, was that you had Sarah Huckabee Sanders sitting on the stage.
Yeah.
I believe she was 2 people removed from the lectern, and she's sitting there, and even the TV cameras then enlarged the perspective,
right,
so you could see Sanders reacting to Ms. Wolf. And the problem was that it just felt unfair to her. I thought, I saw Sarah Huckabee Sanders later, and I held her hand. I said, I think you have a great sense of humor, because in the moment you worried that she was going to burst into tears or stand up and walk out, and then it'd be a whole deal about that. And that's not what the White House Correspondents Association wants for their event. Where I disagree with you guys is she was hilarious. I think she was genius funny. I mean, and you don't understand. She was picking on the press a lot. She was picking on Democrats. She said about the idea that Franken is gone. She said Ted Kennedy probably says, hey, I murdered a girl, that kind of thing.
That was a good joke.
You know what? And I think when I sit here with all you guys, you talk about liberal intolerance for a variety of voices and speech. Well, gee, here's a different perspective. And she went after, and probably her most telling thing was, she said, you guys in the press, you created this monster, and now you're all making your books, your podcast, your TV shows making money, and you don't ever say, but all you want to talk about is Trump and Russia. That was directly at the meeting.
That was a good part.
And then another good part was when she went after white women. And I'd never heard anything like this. She says, hey, you think about what's going on, not only with Sarah Huckabee Sanders, but you think about Kellyanne Conway, you think about Ivanka. Everybody says, oh, women's issues are going to be at the forefront. She says, you guys have disappointed white women, and she's called them Uncle Toms in terms of white women. To me, this was like, everybody, let me tell you, where I was thinking people were laughing.
Okay. Well, maybe you were at a different table, because
no,
I watched the whole thing
where I was.
on C-SPAN, Juan.